Good evening. I just lounging like Happy Harry Houngin, and thought I'd do a late night pepper test here, maybe two. As you can see by my bleary eyes, I'm a little tired. I napped in the chair for a few minutes here while I was on the internet. It was quite nice actually. And getting into a repeat momentarily here, but first I wanted to bring you this one. This was out of my mom's garden. This is Hot Portugal, which I have also grown, but I haven't gotten in, was not able to get any that are ripe yet. I got one corkscrewy, spirally shaped one that's probably about this same size, except spiraled. It's still totally green though. Although my other Portugal plant did throw out a bunch of flowers within the last few days and some new growth, so maybe I'll get a few more peppers off that before the growing season's over. Although my nights have been getting cold the last week or so, it's been dipping down into the 40s and 50s at night. So hopefully my peppers will still do a little bit before all is said and done. I'm hoping my marble-sized habaneros do a little bit better too. I got one that's better part of an inch long at the longest. It's a Caribbean red. And then I got a few more that are smaller than that on various plants. Now they're growing surely, a little slow, but anyway, enough rambling by me. A mostly red Hot Portugal from my mom's garden. I'm just going to pop off the crown here. Now I've had a Portugal that was a little hotter. It wasn't one that I did for my videos, unfortunately, but I'm expecting this one to be a little bit heated, but we'll see. Sweet, a little tart. And I'm going to save some seeds out of this, by the way, so if you see me messing around on the side here, that's the reason. I didn't get any viable seeds out of the ones I've tested of my own. Okay, enough messing around. Mm-hmm. A little bit. Lips got a good happening. A little bit. My tongue. Excuse me, need to plug my computer in here. Okay. Tip of my tongue's got a good little, almost stingy. Lips are fairly low level. Lots of drool. I got probably a dozen or so seeds out of that pepper, and one of them I got in my mouth, and I kind of sensed it between my teeth a little bit, and it felt viable, like it had a hard seed coat. So hopefully I can get some good seeds out of that. Yeah, very similar flavor to a ripe jalapeno or a ripe Serrano. Not as much of an apple-y flavor, which I usually ascribe to those particular annuum varieties, but definitely in the same vein or a similar vein. Heat level, about like a jalapeno. Not as hot as a Cayenne, although it does look like it's fairly closely related to Cayennes. I know technically they're all in the annuum, but as far as immediate proximity of relation, it looks to me, based on the fruit shape, and that it's closer to the Cayenne, although size-wise it is excuse me, closer to a Serrano in size. Lots of drool still. There we go. A fairly good glow still happening on my lips. Faint bit down in my chest. Still drooling a bit. Top of my tongue a little. Tip of my tongue a little bit more, so it's kind of faint running on my nose. So yeah, it's still going. Definitely still there. My lips, especially, you can see they're a little red now. Roof of my mouth, right behind my top teeth. My top teeth, of course, the roof of my mouth. Anyway, behind my front teeth. A little bit under my tongue too. But in general, predominantly lips are burning, and tip of my tongue and the roof of my mouth, and we're just immediately behind my front teeth here. Not really much happening in the throat. Faint, like I said, faint warmth in the chest area and my esophagus, but not too bad. So yeah, Hot Portugal pepper. Pretty good heat, similar flavor to other annuum varieties like Cayenne and Jalapeno and Serrano. But yeah, it's a heat level comparable to a jalapeno, right in that same range. Take your pick. So yeah, good stuff. See you later.